I'm Maria Menounos, and you're tuned in to AfterBuzz TV, the ESPN of TV talk. Now, let the buzz begin.
Lies.
Teen
all
drama.
over the place. X on the beach, peak of love, lie detector test, word failed.
Wow.
What's up, everybody? X on the beach, peak of love. This is going to be an interesting show. I am your host, Lim Gonsalves, a.k.a. Uncle Lim. We got the OG crew here.
Yes.
Super excited.
Yeah.
You know this person next to me. She never plays. Sinse in the building.
Hello,
Oh,
everyone.
she fake.
Hello. That was hella fake.
She fake happy right now.
Pageantry in
Hello, everyone.
finest.
Hello.
And of course, our messy correspondent, Messy Melody, is in the building.
Hello, everyone. Happy 2/20/2020, a.k.a. Happy Birthday, Riri, a.k.a. Happy Riri Day.
Boom. Okay. I didn't know.
Oh, now you know.
Now I
You're
do.
welcome.
Happy
I do.
birthday, Cuzzo. It's my
Yeah,
cousin's
yeah.
birthday. That's what it is today.
It was also something about this date, like it's supposed to bring happiness or something.
I don't know. I'm sure
This
that.
day?
I saw
Today?
like the date. Yeah, it's supposed to have some
mean,
happy connotation. But maybe it doesn't work on everybody.
It's Queen Rihanna's birthday, so.
No. So this episode, we finally got some juice. And this is the second to last episode, so it's gonna really go down. I think they're saving it up, right? Building up.
They're
But
trying.
this episode had to do with the lie detector test, and we saw a lot of things happen as a correlation with that. What are your thoughts on that?
I definitely feel like they were more justified, and I mean, every season, you never know if they just switch that green light, red light on how they want it to be.
Yeah.
I mean, who knows? But they definitely switched that green light on a couple of answers that I was like, oh, yeah, sweet freaking moments, you know?
Yeah.
And then when it turned red, like on Nicole, I'm like, yeah, bitch, that's what you get. So, I was pleased with these red and green lights.
Okay. What about you?
Oh, I was not too pleased. I feel like they wanted a lot of happy moments, and it was really corny. And I don't think that Niall really wants anything with Allie outside of the chalet, but whatever.
Okay. So I mean, aside from the lies that we saw, during the lie detector test, which Nicole had a good point. You can't use them. They're not admissible in court.
Right.
So it's kind of, I think it's there to create drama. I think we've even said this before.
Yeah.
But I thought the bright note for the episode was Callum wanting to buy this ring and propose to George. Like,
Very
that was
cute.
crazy.
I
Like,
love it.
It was
literally
5.5 weeks or something.
Yeah, something nuts. And then he takes a door down to the little shop to go look for a legit ring.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm here for them.
Do you think what we've seen and do you think that's a good idea?
Yes, they're made for each other. I love, and if they deserve each other, they deserve each other from the moment they met. I believe in love at first sight. I do believe in it. And I feel like they have a lot of qualities, and I feel like they met their match. I'm here for you guys.
Okay.
Callum and Georgia, what could their celebrity name be? Georgia! Kaloja! Georgia.
Georgium.
Georgium?
Oh my God, Georgia!
What was that? Didn't
You're
someone come up with
welcome.
someone come up with a name and it was like, what was that?
It was for Allie
and
and
Niall.
was it?
Allie and Niall.
Yeah, it was like
Nalile or
Oh my
something.
God,
Nally.
you guys,
It was
it's
Georgia.
Georgium.
Georgia.
The birth of Georgia.
Georgia.
Okay. So Georgium is a thing. I can't with this girl right here. I really can't. We saw at the top of the episode that Nicole and Ashley supposedly made it official, like they're going to be a couple.
Anyways.
I don't know how you feel
Wait,
about
who?
that. Nicole
Exactly.
and Ashley.
Oh,
Yeah. I know, not your favorite people.
I mean, I just don't really
right.
It's
care.
just
Right.
fake.
Yeah.
We
You're
see
not gonna cheat on me, the notorious cheater.
Yeah. Marlon and Demi, they talk about their situation at the top of the
Yes.
episode. Do you think that, I wanted to ask you this, do you think that Marlon and Demi actually make a good couple?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, they're both sexy.
That's it.
They're both voluptuous. They're both juicy.
I don't know. I don't think so.
Juicy. I don't know. Yeah, I'm here for them. Yeah.
I don't know how I feel about them. I don't think so. I don't think it would work.
Why?
Yeah, they're cute, but that's it. They're cute. I don't think they're compatible.
Because the thing is, I mean, if we're really going to break it down with compatibility, okay?
Sure.
Demi needs someone who's going to be loyal, trustworthy, not a hoe. So, like, Marlon's just out the photo.
Maybe
gotta
someone
go.
who isn't a reality TV person.
For
Demi.
For Demi, someone who's not television.
Well, Essence Williams says Marlon and Demi would be horrible. I don't know why, but
That's so funny to you.
that's so funny. Because horrible is such a strong word.
It's a very strong word. I feel like I'm in the Twilight Zone right now.
Weird. It's retrograde. Damn it.
Honey, I'm leaning on something today.
Something.
I feel like the whole earth is upside down right
Right.
now.
There was a situation that happened where Niall and Sam, like,
Yeah.
they're like the best buds, right?
Shower?
And the shower scene.
Okay, can I ask you something?
Yes.
You have like best buds, right?
Yes.
Do you shower with them?
The answer is no. The answer is hell no.
Why did he just think it was like, that's my bro, we shower together? And I was like, what?
Niall is, first of all, Niall is crazy.
Yeah, but what about Sam?
But I'm saying Sam joined in. I don't know what happens. I don't know what happens in the UK, how they work with friends
they
over
are
there.
a lot more comfortable.
No, they're very. I mean, they
No,
walk
I love
around in
that.
I
speedos
love
and stuff
it.
like that.
Yes.
I mean, obviously, I think it's them being friends, being best buds. They took a bath in another
They
episode.
did.
They took a bath together.
They did.
So I mean, it's whatever. But I think it's my thing is I felt like I didn't understand why Allie would have an issue with it. Now, granted. When hold on, let me get to where I'm getting
Your
to.
Honor.
Let me get to where I'm
Okay,
getting
get to it, honey.
When Demi and Paris do join them, obviously that it gets crazy.
Yeah.
But does it?
Well, hold on,
I mean,
hold
it's
on.
inappropriate.
Wait.
Okay.
In the sense that, like, water's flying everywhere, and that's when, of course, Tyranny gets mad because it's making a mess in the bathroom she uses. They were just having fun. It wasn't a sexual thing that was going on between the four of them. So my thing is they were just having a good time, like whatchamacallit, Paris and Demi still had their clothes on. They just wanted to get in with two boys
Butt
that
naked
were showering.
boys.
Right. For whatever reason. So the thing is I felt like for Allie to get upset as if it was something of a sexual nature, that's the part that I was like, why are you upset? You know he's crazy. You know it's like, you know what I'm saying?
Do you want to go first?
You're
Yeah,
excusing like really bad behavior. First of all,
Okay.
if I'm hopping in the shower with two naked boys, it's gonna be sexual. It's inappropriate. Even if it's not sexual, it's inappropriate.
Of course
so
it's inappropriate.
if I'm Allie, if the dude I'm getting to know
Right.
is upstairs in the shower, butt naked with two bitches, I'm pissed off too.
Okay.
Right.
How do you not? How?
I'm not saying, okay, so I guess what I'm saying is she's seeing what Niall's about. That's what I'm saying. If that's the case, then you should have been mad when him and Sam were in the bath together. Were
There was
you
no
upset at
bitches.
that? Okay, but so what? So because there's girls
yeah.
that are
seeing
They're
my
having
mans
one-on-ones in the shower
to
with
see
two
what my
girls.
mans is working with.
okay. So,
So I don't want another
But they are not.
woman to see what my man is working with. That is mine.
But
Okay.
he didn't invite them. He didn't tell them.
He
to
also
come
didn't
in.
tell them to leave.
Okay.
And that's where he fucked
okay,
up.
So he messed up on that.
Yeah.
shit.
Or he
Okay.
should have been like, ooh, this is getting a little too much. Let me
Right.
hop up at the shower.
Just like
Right.
that.
Ooh. Let me just get my little pinte out of the shower.
What's going on? Okay,
Go
so
for it, Ellie.
Stop.
What I look
Continue.
At.
So-
Just
okay.
me.
all right.
I'm
So
horrible at accent. I've been
Why
trying
does your
to do.
voice get that high?
you sound like Gumby, or like Winnie the Pooh or
Mickey
somebody.
Mouse.
Yeah, I was like, what is going on?
I'm the worst with accents.
Yeah,
I've
please.
been
I
wanting to do
I
an
don't.
English accent, and I can't.
You
for
don't
the
make your
life
voice
of me.
higher.
I'm terrible with accents too, which is why I don't do that.
Yeah.
So
I'm really good at that.
Try that. Try
It
that.
sounded like a
Sounded-
leprechaun or something.
Moving on.
Sounded.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Exactly. Magically delicious. All right. So. Okay. So. Okay. So. Showers.
I'm sorry. Okay.
Shower scene's over. So Allie, obviously, again, let me backtrack. Yes, looking at it for face value, you're gonna be upset.
Yeah.
Of course. But I think him explaining that it was nothing, it was not a situation. And granted, this is not real life. In real life, if that was to happen, of course, you're like, come on. But
I mean, I'm looking at for him not to even get in the shower.
When I'm looking at it, I'm looking through the lens of this is reality TV. They're doing stupid stuff.
And the girls had the clothes on. They did have their clothes on.
That's what I'm saying. Like it wasn't.
It just.
They just happened. I mean, yeah. Anyway.
It just is what it is.
It just is what it is. We see that Romeo...
I'd be more afraid that just Sam and Niall just end up together, you know?
Romance.
I'd be like, my man's going to be with
I'm
Sam.
actually more for that.
Exactly. Right?
I'm here for that.
Right?
Like...
So Romeo shows up and he says he's going to, the house is going to take a lie detector test. So obviously this is when we know the drama is going to ensue. Of course, everyone is like nervous, especially people that feel like they have been lying or said lies. We see people start politicking. He basically says that, you get to ask 2 questions. And so Marlon had a heart-to-heart with Jimmy about the situation. And she was just kind of like coaxing him and giving him, words of advice because he really does it seems like he wants to be with Demi. Obviously, you got, Todd, who was there and does really care for him and is kind of in the way. But he doesn't want to be with Todd. And Todd
Demi don't want to be with Marlon, so...
Really?
I mean, that's what the lie detector said.
Okay. It said that she didn't want to be with him outside the show.
Right.
Right. But inside the show, she had no problem being
Because they got
with
one
him.
day left.
Right. But let's all be real. When we leave here, I'm not talking to you.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he really should just be with Todd.
Yeah.
He doesn't like Todd.
He
So
will when they
then-
get home.
He will. Okay. When the show's over.
Yeah.
And
Let's
then
ask. Oh, wait. Never mind. We can't.
what?
Never mind. I was going to say we can ask them, but
Oh, poll the audience.
yeah, maybe
Okay.
pull the audience. Yeah.
When we see the lie detector happen, we see that it gets crazy. But before that, Nicole and Ashley kind of got into it before the lie detector even started. And they started arguing. So I feel like that their relationship is built on lies.
Yeah. I mean...
like the foundation.
But then I was like, after we watched the lie detector test, I was like, is Ashley getting mad because she made some lies herself, you know? Like, now she's going to be exposed for, like, not really caring about Nicole, you know? So I was like, I feel like she was just kind of stressing out. But again, I don't care.
Right.
Just don't.
Just don't. What do you care about, Sinse?
I care about everyone else.
You care
Okay.
about everyone
Yeah,
else.
I like
just
everyone
not
else.
them two.
Yeah.
Okay. What is the chat saying? What are they saying?
Joseph says Todd is a diva. And then Zion's like, how do you know? I'm like, same. How do you know?
Okay.
Let's see here. Yeah, they're not saying really anything. You guys give us a poll. Do you feel like Marlon should be with Todd or Demi? Let us know.
Absolutely. So we get to the lie detector portion. The first person that gets up, or the first people that get up, are Niall, Allie, and Cam. Cam, he looks like Jay Leno. I don't
Wait,
care
who's
for him. Cam, exactly. Who's Cam? He's Allie's ex.
Oh,
Cam.
he looks like
Yeah.
James Vanderbeek. Remember?
Yeah.
Dawson's
Right.
Creek.
Dawson's Creek.
Sure. Okay.
He does.
I think, and him and Jay Leno had a baby, and then that's him. But he's super fake.
Have you seen
No,
what
I
Jay
haven't.
Leno looks like?
I mean,
Do you see what Jay Leno?
Yes.
You don't look like
that
Jay
looks like,
Leno.
okay, sure. We see that Niall and Allie tell the truth. And then, which is good. Allie does care for Niall. She does really like him.
Yes, she does.
And so I feel like the whole shower incident just kind of swept under the rug. He's crazy, he's whatever. But at the end of the day, he does really care for her. And she cares for him. Cam goes home. Hallelujah. Ryan and Magdalena pass. Demi and Todd and Marlon and Jimmy. Todd is still in love with Marlon. No secret to that. And Demi, as we mentioned before, doesn't want to date Marlon outside the house. Do you think that she was with Marlon because she didn't have anybody that she was gravitating to?
No, I think she was genuinely attracted to him. And wanted to see what was up. Yeah, and I mean, the chat says neither of them should be together. Essence is, that was Kia girl.
Kaya.
Kaya,
Our
don't
girl
kill me.
Kaya.
I know, I love you. Okay, said neither. Essence said he should be by himself. Zion says Marlon should be with Demi. RO9 Climb XB says neither. And yeah. Oh, wait. Zion Simmons says Marlon and Demi ship it. Oh, so they're not working.
Nah, I do feel like she was just like, it's like, oh, who's in the house? Who can I pick from right now? And that's
Really?
it. Yeah.
No.
It's a show. You gotta play for the cameras.
I feel like there was something there.
Nah.
You felt like there was something there.
Yeah.
Okay. We see Adore and Tyler. Adore lied about dating Tyler without Demi in the picture.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, suspect because I feel like that's what's holding Adore back from not really pursuing Tyler, because it seems like they really have good chemistry. And so, but Adore is so, so close to Demi that she doesn't want to mess anything up. Nicole and Ashley pass. Georgia, Callum, and Paris. Callum is in love with Georgia.
Yes.
Paris lied about still being in love with Callum, which she was just like, what? I'm not in love with him? Which goes to those tests, I don't know. But it says that she lied about still being in love with him. I think she cares for him. I don't know that she's in love with him. I think she has love for him.
Right.
And Georgia is threatened by Paris, which
is understandable.
Sure,
Yeah.
sure.
She should have just said yes and not no.
Yeah, she should
Right,
have.
she should have. She should have. I just was. I believe that there's some words that are used heavily here in the United States,
Like what?
and other words that are used heavily in the UK.
Oh,
right?
yeah, for sure.
But I think monogamy is a word used in the UK.
I don't know. I mean, do you know that for a fact?
I think.
I feel like they probably use another word. Hey, sorry.
Well, no, Georgia's word is loyal. If you watch her on Love Island, every 5 minutes is I'm loyal, I'm loyal, I'm loyal. Never once does she say I'm monogamous.
Well, no one really says I'm monogamous. They say I'm loyal, I've never cheated.
But people still
I'm in
say
a relationship.
monogamous.
But I'm saying it's not something that's used.
The fact that they don't know what the word means. She's like, I don't know what monogamous
well, that's
means.
what I'm saying. But I felt like what the word means, whether you say it. There's words that I don't use in my vocabulary, but I know what they are because they're popular words. They're words that stand for something.
It's not a popular word, really.
It's just a word.
Monogamous?
It's for like professionals. It's a current word. Like, are you monogamous? Like, we keep it like real. Are you real? Are you gonna cheat on me or what?
I
Are
say
you
monogamous.
loyal? Oh, what? That
I
takes
do.
way too much time.
Have you ever been in a monogamous relationship?
No,
You've
I've
never said
asked
that?
No.
Oh.
But you know what it is.
I mean, yeah, right now, since we've been talking about it, but if someone was like...
you just learned it today?
I was today years old.
If someone's like, are you monogamous? I'm like, what? Like, what are we talking about?
Right. Okay.
Okay.
I just ride for Callum.
Of course.
It's
Whatever.
not
Callum?
No, Callum.
That's the fusion.
It was Callum.
Was it Callum?
Yeah, it was Callum.
That was the...
I thought it was Georgium.
Oh, Georgia. But
Gallum's cute too, though.
You just made up another one.
Damn it.
Georgia and Callum. Georgia and Callum.
Okay.
Okay, guys. Moving on.
Tyranny, Sam, and Imari.
Ooh, Lord.
This is when it got crazy.
It got crazy.
Right. So, according to the lie detector, it said that Tyranny lied about wanting to date Imari. And the question never came up about Sam. Then the house afterwards brings it up. And, they kind of talked. The person that brought it up was Nicole. But the house was talking about it prior because...
We were talking about it
waiting
since Imari came into the house.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Because going back, the segment was... she said, he's like, did you do anything with anybody? She's like, oh, there's this guy, Sam. And she said, we kissed. They played that back.
Yeah.
She didn't say anything about any further. And so the question came up and...
out of nowhere, like they were more salty than anyone. The house was so salty. Like, oh my God, they're not gonna talk about Tyranny and Sam having sex. How dare they? Like,
well, I was shocked. Why did they ask that
even
question, though?
Care?
I mean,
why do you even care? Why do they even care?
The same reason
Why?
that they care to get into everyone else's business. It's not just her. You're going to tell me that this cast has not been in everyone else's...
Everybody. As soon as a new ex comes in the play,
Really?
They always, like, interrogate them.
But that
and
wasn't
stuff like
even
that.
in the whole business when Sam did Tyranny wrong. They weren't like, oh my God, they was like hooking up, blah, blah, blah. Everyone was like, oh, he just deuced out, whatever.
But you're surprised that everyone got, that question came up?
I don't know why they cared so much.
Because they're in a house together, and they feel like they know what happened. And if they feel like she's not being truthful. And I think I think Sam is really liked in the house. And when it was Sam was posed the question, he said, yes, it happened. And so what it does is it makes Sam look bad because it's like he's saying, yes, it happens. She's saying no. So then it's like, well, who do you believe?
I mean, who even cares what Sam said? Like, I don't understand why they're like, why Sam was way more liked than Tyranny. Like, I just feel like that's just like being like, I don't know. It just doesn't feel right. I don't know. It just doesn't feel right. Like,
why do you feel that way towards Tyranny and Sam? Like, why is there such a...
I don't even know. I just feel like it's just... like they're Sam and Tyranny's business. Like I feel like they should have talked about it, or they should have talked to Imani about it. I feel like the way the house went about it was just like, damn, like we've been all in this together, whatever. And then Nicole, out of all the people, Nicole, like
I mean, we've been jumping, not even we, but everyone else was jumping down her throat throughout the whole thing. So if I had a chance to sit here and throw it back at you, I'm going to. And this is someone
for what?
But Tyranny is someone who was thirsty for Sam from jump. And then, right, as soon as Imari came in, it was like, thank God, I hope Sam hears all about this.
Exactly.
And then has a chance to tell him, hey, and I hooked up with Sam in your face, haha. But she lies about it. So let's stir the pot. Why not?
But
and you're saying for what? It's a TV show. We're here to be messy.
And they do this all the time.
It's entertainment.
Like when we cover this show before, it happens because everybody's in the house together. And they see what goes on. Like, there's not much privacy.
Right.
I feel like we would have seen them getting it on like that if we would have seen it. Yeah.
Not.
I mean, they have shown people
Totally
hooking up
disagree.
on X on the Beach.
Wait, so you're saying that it never happened?
I'm just saying we don't have the proof that it happened.
Right.
And it's her word versus his word. And it's just like, so why are we going to believe the dude over Tyranny? Like, who even cares, first of all? I don't even know.
We can't sit here and why we believing him over her, but who cares before anyone can answer?
I don't know. I mean, whatever. You guys can have your opinion and I'm going to have mine. I just think the house was doing the most. Like, you're not going to tell
I hope the house does the most. I hope for this every season that they do the most and they do each other dirty.
Yeah, and I think that they were looking at it in a situation where they felt like Tyranny was in the wrong.
Yeah.
But bottom line is it happens all the time.
Right.
Like all the time. The house goes in on people all the time in the show. That's what brings the drama. I was just surprised that it wasn't asked during the lie detector.
Right.
Because then that would have solved everything.
Because it really wasn't that relevant. Like she told her ex that she hooked up with Sam. She didn't say they had sex. She said she was, she hooked up with him. Like they had a thing.
Right.
So I don't think.
I mean, but withholding truth is still a lie.
Oh God, withholding truth is still a lie.
That's the truth. And the fact that I think it's interesting the fact that he believed her.
Yeah.
Or didn't believe her because she's saying no, and then
did he ask her? Did he ask her? Did you have sex with someone?
He didn't have to because she came out and said what she said from jump.
Exactly.
When they were in the jacuzzi.
Exactly. He said, and the thing is, and he even said his part was it wouldn't even matter. And that's I think what got to me is if
it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't matter because she's single. She's not with anybody. So if you did something with someone, then she played it down. Let's say they didn't have sex.
Yeah.
But it was more than kissing. Because according to her, hooking up and anybody, any relation, it's not just kissing.
Right.
So the fact that she says they hooked up, it just seems like it would have been better to just been honest and tell him what really happened. I hooked up with this guy.
She said they hooked up. They was kicking it like.
But when they straight up asked them, did y'all have sex? She said no, and he said yes.
The house asked like.
But Imari's standing right there waiting for the answer too.
I don't know, man. I just think it was just like why.
Imari wanted to know too, though. And he's part of that relationship. That's why.
He wants to know now, but he could have asked her that question. And he could have asked Sam the question, too.
He's not going to ask the question. I'm not going to sit there, turn around, and ask you something that you already told me.
Right.
Why am I going to question you again?
If he was already told, then...
Then he found out that he was lied to. So now he's waiting for her to tell the truth. You had a second chance to tell the truth, and you still didn't do it. Whack.
This scenario has
I can't
been
win.
this. I mean, I'm just saying
is
this.
what it is.
The scenario has been presented ample time, and I just don't understand why on this particular scenario you just feel like it's irrelevant.
It's not that it's irrelevant, but it's also like this whole time they've been there. This whole time.
Who's they?
Tyranny's ex came up in the building. They walk on in. They known this whole time that Tyranny didn't say anything. Sam and apparently her ex had a conversation, so it could have been said then. She could have told him all the details. But at the end of the day, her ex came in and she told him, yeah, I had a thing going on with Sam. If her ex wanted to know, did you guys have sex? Then she could have told him right then and there, yes. Okay, now fast forward to they're at the table. Oh, they're all salty. What? Why didn't they ask Tyranny if she had sex with Sam? Because who even really cares at this point? Like,
They
it's
all
been over
did.
like
Yeah.
this.
They did.
So yeah,
That's
but it's
who
just
cares.
like, so to me it's just like mad extra. It's like, okay, so now we're all gonna talk about this. Now Nicole, who's a notorious cheater, you wanna bring this up now, Nicole? Why you've been quiet this whole time, so now you just mad that like that situation, whatever it is, what it is. So yes, did Tyranny lie? Yes, she did. But it is like it's just
Ain't
like,
no
what do you want her
but.
to say? What do
Ain't
you want
no
her to
but.
say?
Tell the truth. You've
I just
already been
think, who
called out. Tell the
cares
truth.
at this point.
Your man cares.
Does he though?
Obviously.
I think he does.
Oh, God.
I think he does.
That's why she lied
Well,
in the
then
first
he shoulda
place.
asked her
If
in
she
the
felt
first
like
place.
he didn't care, she
I
wouldn't
feel like
lie to
they
his
should have had the
face.
conversation way earlier if they actually gave a fuck about that.
No, she should have
That's
told the
my whole
truth way
thing.
earlier.
They should have asked it way earlier. She could have been denying it this whole time. Then I'd been like, girl, you should just told him from the get-go. But they just now care after this episode. They could have been asked the question. If her ex really cared if her and Sam had
I
sex, they
also
would have asked
think,
the
how
question
do they
a long
know
time
that
ago.
he didn't know? Or how do they know to even ask again?
Right, because that was asked off away from the house.
Yeah.
When they had to wear in the jacuzzi.
They was talking about it in the house.
Right, but I don't think anybody really
All
knew
I'm saying
what
is
was
if
her.
anyone really gave a fuck, they would have made that. They would have made it happen from the get-go.
And also,
so
what
this
if-
is coming out of like, whoa, like
Well, it's
he been
coming
here
up.
for a minute.
It's coming up because
like
they
now
take
we
a lie
talking
detector
about
test.
it. Like now this is extra as hell.
Because it's a lie detector
I mean, the
test.
show's kind of dry, so I'm glad it came up.
Yeah.
I'm so exhausted. I just can't. I don't care.
Okay.
I care because it's the only highlight of the show.
Exactly.
Is it though?
Yes, the show was dry as hell.
We didn't even know they had sex this whole time. This whole time, us even doing the after show.
We knew.
We never
knew,
knew they had
though.
sex.
No.
Who? How?
Because she.
Did we ever talk about it?
Oh my
We
God.
knew they were
she
always sleeping
said-
in the bed together.
It was.
But
it
no
came
one
up
actually
before.
claimed that they had sex.
Okay.
Go
It came
back
up
and
before.
watch our shows.
It came
Go
up
back and
before.
watch 'em.
I'm saying in the program, I believe it came up before about that happening.
Because she said they only
No.
kissed, and then
Right.
the camera cuts back to them in bed, fondling each other,
exactly.
like, bitch, you're lying. So what are you talking about right
I
now?
saw no sis getting up on the dick. I ain't see Sam turn over on her.
They're not going to show all that, though.
gosh.
This is MTV.
Okay.
We've seen it before in
All right.
shows. That's all I'm saying.
I haven't seen it on
I
MTV.
was like, well, I don't know what show you saw it on.
This ain't Love Island.
Right.
Honey.
Well, regardless, it ends with, he's upset. And they get into it. Nicole and Tyranny get into it. And so because of what came up, and I agree, I think Nicole really, she always got the bad end of the stick because she's terrible. And I think she did bring it up. She was the one, because no one else brought it up but her. They were all talking about it, but she brought it up because she wanted to throw dirt on her name. I do agree with that. Regardless, it came up, and so it created more of an issue because we see him supposedly leaving. We don't know if he actually left. It looks like he stayed because in the next episode he's there. So, but he did pack his bags and kind of
Little
walked up to the
extra,
car. He was in
Yeah,
his feelings or what
yeah.
have you. So there it is.
I'm done with Essence.
There it is.
Essence said maybe she's just not a writer. I'm so done with
Exactly.
you.
Exactly.
Or maybe he just ain't got the strong pipe, okay? Maybe she
Whatever.
just,
They
What?
had sex, period.
What?
Okay.
What?
Well,
They said Nino is needed for this heated debate. Nino, where you at?
Nino. Shout out to
Nino.
Nino. Shout out to Nino. All right. So, is there any news and gossip?
No.
Okay.
I told you dry.
Okay.
Tyranny got piped down. That's
Okay.
the news and gossip.
That's-
Oh,
Some
honey.
gossip.
No, she did not get piped down.
Yes, she
If
did.
got piped down, she would have been like, yes, I did. I totally had sex with him.
Instead she's saying Sam
She
should
didn't
have
get
told me
piped
we had
down,
sex.
She didn't get piped down.
So it's a walk of shame.
Okay. Well, it's
And he piped down is a whole nother situation.
it's special segment time.
I'm ready.
I'm so.
All right. So I have altered this a little bit, and this is dealing with lying and people who lie. Everyone who lies. I understand that lying happens, and you do it for a reason, and it's a temporary fix. But number one, if you were single when something happened and not in a relationship, or if you were honest from the jump, you basically didn't have to do anything because you're single. There's an old folktale called The Boy Who Cried Wolf, in which a little shepherd boy would cry that a wolf was coming to eat his sheep. But when the townspeople would come to help him, there wasn't a wolf there.
I can't.
Then when a wolf came for real, they didn't believe him and the sheep scattered. It's a lot like that story. The last line said, no one believes a liar even when they're telling the truth. That's a message. Ding, ding. The truth may sting for a little bit, but lies go on forever because you have to say more lies to cover up the previous lies. The bottom line is, when there's a quote or when there's a lie, a lot of times telling the truth would have been better in the first place. And that's basically all I got to say.
Okay.
Booyah.
So everyone, that is just an announcement. Everyone, just tell everyone like who you had sex with and stuff. Like everyone just talk about it.
Everyone just
Why
talk
don't you
about
just talk about it? You lying.
What's wrong with you today?
I
I'm
don't
just
know.
kidding.
I
I
don't
don't know.
know.
I'm just trying to make sense of everything. And clearly I'm
Everyone's
just not
asking,
making
who are
sense.
you dragging, Lem?
I'm dragging everyone that lies in the house. There was a lot of liars in that house.
Okay,
There
that's
was a
fine.
lot of
There was a lot of
liars in that
All
house.
the liars.
Oh, I wasn't
What
even
a
thinking
liars.
about Ryan and Mag.
Yeah.
That didn't even pop in my
Yeah,
head.
there was a lot
I
of
forgot
liars
about
in the
them
house.
all.
Mag the whole scammer.
Yeah.
Like you can't.
Yeah, there's a
they
lot of,
lie.
and it's not just this season. It happens every single
Yeah.
season because
No,
they do
yeah,
it
there are a
every
lot of
single
liars.
season, and they get caught in these lies, and they're like,
And
"What?
they get caught up.
What are you
and
talking
I think
about?"
that's my whole thing is like, they get caught up because we've seen it on TV. So I think this whole time it's like they haven't really highlighted. They always highlighted Tyranny being thirsty for Sam and Sam not caring about Tyranny, making it like, oh, we ain't do nothing but just sleep, hold it down. You know, so it's like this is coming out of nowhere because this whole time we thought their relationship was pretty casual because it always looked like Sam gave no fucks about Tyranny. And I mean, at least that's what the editing was. You know what I mean? So maybe if they showed the relationship a little bit differently, maybe it could have been like, yeah, you know, Tyranny, like y'all know it went down that way. And so, you know what I mean? I just think us as viewers, like I'm seeing it differently. Like it's kind of coming out of nowhere for like.
But you also know that as viewers, we get a heavily edited version of what really goes down.
Right.
And so that's why I feel like in the Tyranny situation, I think the house was so, they were like, we know it went down because it could have been discussed. Sam could have said something. Tyranny could have said something to people or what have you, to maybe somebody, but that we didn't see that.
Yeah.
But the bottom line, the house was like, yo, because they were all talking about it.
I mean, I just want to know why they was all talking about it though. Like why it was so like serious.
I think it was just, well, again, it's drama,
Yeah.
right?
I guess
And
they were bored.
everybody's in their business. They're seeing this on the screen.
Well, thank
and
you,
they're thinking it's
everyone.
gonna
I'm just
happen.
over here speaking.
Yeah.
And, you know, I appreciate all y'all saying I'm speaking the truth.
Speaking the truth.
All right.
Okay. She always does that. Whenever she has a point, she finds one message that's just like, oh,
That
yeah,
one
Sinse,
is like,
you
thank
go,
you
girl.
all.
You
There
go,
was a
girl.
couple.
Anyway.
There was a couple. I see you. I see all you.
Okay, anyway. It's time for predictions. That's what we're going to do right now.
Let's do it.
AfterBuzz TV predictions.
Well,
You have the best accent.
I was gonna do it, but then I like stopped because you guys were
Why?
staring at me.
No.
All right. I think that Callum is gonna have a beautiful engagement
Baby.
with
Oh.
Georgia. Oh, a baby.
They're gonna have a baby.
A really
No.
cute baby. Oh yes, with the teeth.
Oh yes, they're gonna come out gremlin like.
Yo, what if his baby actually came out with a full set of
That'd
teeth?
be
Like
so cool.
that'd be scary as fuck.
That'd be tight.
But no, I think the engagement's gonna be really cool. That's
Yeah.
all I'm looking forward to. I don't see any fights.
I'm here for it.
Will there be any fights? I don't think so. I think it's vanilla.
I don't think so.
The season's been
I can't
really.
see it, yeah.
meh.
Who do you think is gonna leave not together? Like
I don't think
that's
anyone's
together
leaving together.
now?
Who's together
Yeah.
now?
There isn't a lot
Okay.
of couples.
I'm trying to think.
Who is together?
Do you think Niall and Allie are gonna leave together?
I think so.
They'll leave together, but they're not together
think?
today.
I don't know if they're gonna leave together.
I think they are. I think based on especially this last episode
Yeah.
and what happened in the lie thing, the lie detector, I think they both show that they have strong feelings for one another. Yeah, there's not really a lot of. I think Nicole and her girl are not going to be together at all.
Yeah.
I think that's toxic all day. So I think that they're going to not leave together at all. Nicole and Ashley. So.
Okay. Yeah, I don't think they're gonna leave together
Absolutely
either.
not.
Yeah. Because
Absolutely
if
not.
they do, then they're. I mean.
I don't think any of these couples are together anyways, except for Callum and Georgia.
Facts.
Like
Yeah.
for all of them.
Yeah.
Everybody.
Yeah.
Even Ryan and Magdalena, as like married as they seemed, like he said that he, didn't want to be with her. She was like
No, he said he was not in love.
in love with her.
She
Thank
was
you.
so offended.
Yeah, she was mad offended because
You are not in love with me.
Yeah,
How
she
can
was
you not
upset.
be in love with this?
She was upset. She was mad upset. And he was like, "Oh, but it can grow." I'm like,
But I feel like a lot of this cast is probably not even friends, though. I don't know.
"You mean they're like they don't
I
associate
don't think
with
they
each
fuck
other?"
with each other like that. I don't care.
I don't know. Well, I think that some things are going to happen next episode, and then the season's going to be over, and that's it.
That's a great prediction.
I'm just saying.
I'm gonna do that next time.
Yes. What's up, everybody? You know what it is. Your boy Lim Gonsalves here. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you, everyone in the live chat. We appreciate it.
Yes.
Keep that conversation going. Let us know what you think about this episode and everything that transpired. We appreciate the feedback. Again, I'm Lim Gonsalves, a.k.a. Uncle Lim, and you can find me everywhere at Uncle Lim. Sinse, where you at?
Y'all already know me.
Wow.
I'm just tilted upside down tonight.
Retrograde.
Yeah, I definitely feel I'm upside down right now. But you guys already know where to follow me at since they don't play. Okay?
And you
Hello?
guys can check me out everywhere at Melody_Rose.
Boom. That's it. We will see you next week for the finale. And that's it. Boom.
Our founder, Keven Undergaro, and me, Maria Menounos, would like to thank you for tuning in to AfterBuzz TV. Remember, we're not just the first, we're the biggest in the world, and we're the only destination for all your favorite TV shows. Whatever you crave, we've got it. So go to AfterBuzzTV.com and check out our lineup. Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.